Highlander Demon Hunter is a deck that I wasn't necessarily convinced on right off the bat, but let me tell you, holy moly, it's actually really, really strong. At first, I was skeptical, because you have so many high-cost cards down here that, like, Outcast should theoretically be a lot worse, especially Altruist. Like, Altruist in this deck is not nearly as strong. High key, I might even take him out. That's how not OP he is in this deck. I'd rather have, like, more consistent tempo. That being said, you still have a large amount of cheap minions, so you can still combo with them, so you don't actually lose tempo. Altruist is still playable. You have several good defensive options with the Lifesteal Taunt dude, Bone Wraith, along with Zephyrus in general right here to get you some taunt, Volperal Scoundrel to maybe discover you a spell you need, and Seamet for Divine Shield, Rush, or Taunt, or Windfury or anything. You have responses to a lot of stuff defensively, too. So this is still a mostly aggressive deck, but it has a lot of high value, really strong minions. You can go face pretty much as hard as you want, and then you just win the game. And in terms of mulligans, I pretty much keep everything 3 and above, except for, these are big, okay? Except for Spectral Sight. I don't think you necessarily need that card early. I-Beam. And that's about it. Every single other 1 and 2 drop is keepable, in my opinion, if not really good. Twin Slice, I'm a bit on the fence about because you have less attack-based combos, but it's still fairly nice. You can keep it if you want or get rid of it. It's up to you. And I guess the Augmented Merchant and Beaming Sidekick is only really good if you have other 1-drops. So you might want to get rid of them and to search for something else. But even if you have just like a 2-drop, they can combo really well with it, so I might keep it in that case. Anyway, that's basically the rundown of the deck. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This deck is actually a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, and if there's anything I can do to improve the content for you guys, please let me know. I want to be as good as I possibly can for you. But if you already like my content, feel free to subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the games. So, Highlander Demon Hunter, oh baby, ooh. I don't know why I said that, but you get the point. Point is, I'm excited to play it. We actually have a pretty good curve into a Skull of Gul'dan, and this deck doesn't have that much draw in it because you only run 1 Skull of Gul'dan and 1 Spectral Sight, and I'm probably going to get it to be outcasted, so I'm actually going to keep this because my curve is actually relatively good, and worst case scenario, I can discover a good spell to play, and I can also get like Skull of Gul'dan. I can coin it out, in theory, so we'll see how this goes. Obviously, we're going to play the 1-drop, though, into Umberwing, into Scoundrel. I don't think much really changes that. I think, ideally, what I draw here is a 4-drop next, or not next turn, obviously, but a 4-drop into Satyr Overseer as my 3. I think I just don't hit with this now. And then I play it next turn and try to get as much value out of it as possible, and hope he just doesn't have Explosive Trap. Like, I feel like that's just, in general, the best play that I can make. Harrison Jones actually works really, really well if I need to. I'll actually trade in here, so that way I can have this board presence. And then, yeah, that actually worked out really, really well drawing the Satyr Overseer. I was just thinking about, like, what card beats this? And I was thinking, Satyr Overseer, Frozen Shadow Weaver, that's it. Nothing else really beats it. I wouldn't want to coin out a 4-drop over it. I wouldn't want to play another 2-drop, but I drew like the best card on curve for having a weapon on board. Because like I didn't have to spend mana either to use this, right? So now I have board presence, and now we just get to coin out Harrison Jones, and he's gonna attack? Really? Interesting. I feel like there are 2 courses of action for me here. I could just kill the weapon and get a minion out. But at the same time, like, what does that do to help me? Like, it kills the weapon in case he plays the dragon next turn, I guess. Which will limit him a pretty decent amount and draw me a card, I guess. And then I guess I hold on to the weapon charge just in case I needed to kill something else. But now he's going to play Rottenness Drake, and I'm going to be at least kind of in a bad position. Okay, Priest of Fury turn 7 is sick. We have Skull of Gul'dan, that's fine. I don't know. I think killing the weapon was the right choice. Because, like, part of me hoped that maybe, just maybe, he was gonna keep... okay. Face here? Okay. Fairy Dragon, I'll trade the 2-2 into that. I'll kill off a 1-1, and then we'll just, like... Actually, no. We'll discover a spell first, obviously. See what we get. That way we can set up for the Skull of Gul'dan 2. Twin Slice, not bad. He could be going Highlander. This could go really, really well with the Priest of Fury, though. Assuming he doesn't kill it. But, like, Mana Burn could be good turn 7 just in case he's Highlander. Because I'm thinking he could still potentially be, because all of these cards are cards you run in both. Soul Spirit, I see a combo, but it's not going to happen. So it's either boom or boom. Twin Slice doesn't really accomplish much for me, though. Right? Like, it just doesn't. So I think what I do is I just take Mana Burn and then play this. No. Play this and then trade into these two things and just run away with it. Actually, we get to play this for free, so we'll just take that. So we trade, kill that off, hit face, play a 3-2 for free. And then you get to draw cards and they'll be cheaper. The only issue with this is the fact that I have a lot of like actually expensive cards in my deck, right? So, or like 4 more costs, so I'm not going to be able to play them immediately. But I have board presence, so I actually feel relatively okay with it. But there is also an argument to be made that I could just like, if he plays a card that makes me think that it's Highlander for sure, I'll play Mana Burn next turn. So that way he can't play Bran, and he doesn't have that tempo, and I can win the game. If he does not play a card that makes me think that he's a Highlander, then I think I still Mana Burn, just in case, right? Like just in case he plays Bran and comes back into the game. Okay, so he's Highlander. That's actually really good to know, which means I play Mana Burn. And I just try to flood the board here. Like, this stops him from having Bran. I should draw a card first. Bone Wraith, that's fine. Let's just play these. Go face. We just basically ignore the rest of all of this. He doesn't have Unleash the Hounds anymore. He can't play Bran. He's been limited a pretty decent amount. Limited removal. If he plays Zephyrus, that's fine. I'll just play, like, Warglaves or Priests of Fury next turn or something. And I didn't even end up playing the Skull of Gul'dan, which is kind of lame, but it's fine. Like, if he plays a taunt, I just Warglaves and I kill him. So it's okay. We actually ended up winning this. He definitely has to kill those off. I mean, I guess I Warglaves still. Or is Priestess of Fury better? Priestess of Fury hits him, does a pretty decent chunk of damage, gets me a good minion out. You'll just do that and trade. Like, theoretically, it gets him almost in range of death anyway. Gets him to 3, like, Warglaves kill him off anyway. He can play Bran, but how does that help him? Zephyrus? Dude, you get Siphon Soul off of that. That's so lame. We play Warglaves and we get to still, like, smack face and do a decent amount of damage, but, like, God, he's just surviving just a little bit longer than I want him to. He should be dead, man. Bugs. Metamorphosis just wins me the game. That was a good top deck. We got him. Well played. This deck is surprisingly pretty decent. I do struggle a little bit with card draw, but like it's not bad. Okay, so this starting hand is really, really, really good. I like it a lot. I even like the Battle Lord because if he hero powers me and is somehow Face Hunter, I actually have some lifesteal and taunt in there, which is really nice. And then we also just the Battle Fiend curve out with the Umberwing and then Nether Walker to generate me more resources as the game goes on. That's kind of lame. I actually don't think I can deal with that. So, in theory, what I do here is I coin this out so I can play this turn 2 and kill off the 4-1. And we just don't hit. We just don't use a charge of the weapon. Because, like, that dwarf essentially secures him the early game for the Hunter deck. And if he wants to just, like, fully trade in, that's fine. If he decides not to, then I get to kill it with my hero power next turn. So I basically set myself up for success either way. Like, either A, he trades in here, I hero power hit Battle Fiend, or he doesn't hit and I kill it off with that. So this ends up working out really nicely for me because I don't even have to use the Felfin, and I can save it for later. And I charge him up a little bit. And then next turn we get to play this. Next turn, we get to play this in hero power and charge, and then we get to play this eventually as well. And it works really well. Actually, turn 4 is definitely this, assuming he kills this, which he might or he might not. I don't fully know yet. A 1-drop tracking, that's fine. We get the 3. We get to actually do really, really well here. And then after this point, beaming sidekick. Okay, so there's an argument to be made for saving this to hit with the beaming sidekick, or use this beaming sidekick the next turn. But he just used corrosive breath, so I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna be greedy with it. I mean, might as well. It's a hunter matchup. He's gonna try to rush me down. I need to have the tempo and just hope he doesn't have removal. Like, he just used a corrosive breath. What are the odds he has another one? He could have Scale Rider, and that would suck, I guess. But like, what am I supposed to do against? Like, I can't just not play these tempo cards. I mean, I guess I could have gotten a 4-2 rush, but he kills that off too. So, hit, give him rush, but then also give him 2 health so he survives this trade, and then hit him in the face. And then in a turn or two, we'll probably freeze him if he plays a weapon and Netherwalker, and just try to do everything we can to like have board presence at this point. But the corrosive breath into, like, he just had so much, he just had a lot of good stuff going for him on that one. Kind of sucks, but that's the way that it was. Metamorphosis is good. Metamorphosis is definitely good. We freeze that. I think we actually just kill this off and don't develop. Or we develop. We'll develop. Sorry, I don't know what I'm thinking. We'll just do that right now. We'll take... Oh, God, none of these are that good. I mean, this is a decent turn 6 play, but what does it actually get me? Not much. This shuffles things into my deck, but that ruins Highlander. And the Hulking Overfiend is good, but it's a turn 8 play. Like, if I play my cards right, I don't need turn... Man, we'll take it anyway. It's the best card that I have. We'll do that. We might Metamorphosis Poisonous, depending on what happens in the next couple of turns. But I might save it for turn 7 so I can get maximum value. Kinda sad. Oh! He trades in here. He gets around the poison. That's actually really nice of him. Not really nice of him. Really nice for him is what I meant there. We'll just go face and make him... We'll actually trade into that so the 3-5 is left on the board. If he Rottenness Drakes, we just Zephyrus and we kill it off and it's fine. Right? Like, it's not... I mean, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. He's going Highlander, so... It's less likely that he has, like, a singular individual card. That kind of sucks. But I'm not actually that concerned with any of this. Like, I have a ton of damage. I also have Zephyrus to maybe finish him off later on. Like, this is totally fine, actually. We just blast his face, and we up the tempo. And then next turn we do this and wipe the board, pretty much. Like, whatever he plays. If he plays Bran, that sucks, and we can play Zephyrus to deal with Bran. But this kills off other things that he plays, potentially, which is nice. And then I get him back. I get some healing. I feel like I'm in an okay spot. Like, this essentially gets to kill off both of these and stay alive. It actually gets to kill off his entire board. Just with this one card. Which is actually insane. Twin Slice is nice. We're still going to go with the Hulking Overfiend double trade. Triple trade, actually. Probably kill that off. Yeah, we'll just play it. We have Metamorphosis. That hopefully goes face. Nice. I don't care about taking damage. I just want to kill him. Right? Like, the more damage I do to him, the better. Right? That's how I win. Hit my face some more, please. Don't make me not lifesteal. 50-50. Keep going face. Nice. Like, I'm totally fine with that. The 3-5 stays. I get to protect myself for a while. Like, that's good. I'll take it. Zixer Prime. Doesn't matter. Zephyrus? What does Zephyrus get me that helps me here? He can get me... Like, Like, if I just set up lethal, That would be good. I think I do want to play Zephyrus. Maybe he gives me a pump for my lifesteal minion. And then I'm able to finish him off with like Twin Slice and Kane Sunfury soon anyway. So let's just play him. And just hope he doesn't have a way of like killing me. Like we got this. Ooh. Steal this minion? What do I get from it? Not much. But Blessing of Kings essentially like heals me for a ton. So we'll just heal a ton. We'll just heal for 7. And then we get to blast his face. Set up for like lethal next turn. Or we kill that off so he can't like wreck me. No, we set up for lethal. In this kind of matchup, you want to set up for lethal more than anything else. He's not going to have heal. We'll play an extra taunt so I don't die. And then we'll just pass. And now I have Sun Fury, Hero Power, and double Twin Slice to kill him off next turn. Like, as long as he doesn't heal here, we win. As long as he doesn't heal here, we win. And it might not give him heal. Or it'll give him heal, but it'll make it harder for him to, like, remove the board, right? Like, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Because I don't die, and then I Kane Sun Fury, and then I Twin Slice and kill him. Like, Siphon Soul would have been the worst possible option for me there. But it didn't end up mattering. And then we just played Twin Slice, which we've had in our hand, so we have the lethal. And it didn't even matter if he played a taunt either, we just got to kill him. So, worked pretty well, honestly. Sick. Okay, so pretty decent start. Ferocious Felfin, sorry, is not necessarily... Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening. It's not necessarily the best 2-drop, but he is a 2-drop, and you're not really going to need the rush, so it's better to just have those tempo plays to help you try to beat... My goodness, I'm dying out here. This is the best way to beat Druid, right? There we go. I was able to speak. Even if just for a mere moment. Next turn is probably going to be Ferocious Felfin. Go face. Hopefully he doesn't coin out like Breath of Dreams and ramp up super duper well. Like, as long as that doesn't happen, as long as we're able to, like, maintain some power, we should be fine. What if... Wait, I was going to say, what if this gives me Doomhammer, and then we have the Inner Demon in here, and we get to hit 2 times for 8, but that will never happen. Okay, Ramp's a bit sad, but at least he had to use a pretty decent card for removal right now. We have a 3-drop, which is nice. This curves out really, really well. See what spell we get. Ooh, I like all of these. I like all of these a lot. But Mana Burn actually will probably be more detrimental for this matchup, for him. So we're going to go with that. Like, think about it. Having the Mana Burn on turn 7 when he would be wanting to combo off will be absolutely devastating for him. So next turn is going to be Pump. We might actually just Zephyrus for tempo, to be honest with you. For a 5-drop next turn. And then we just Flood. Like, I think we just have to do this. We just have to go for more things. We can give a guy health. We can go for Can't Be Targeted. I should have played it at 0 mana. That was my bad. But essentially, we get to flood the board, I guess. We'll pump up health on him so he can't be killed. And then we'll just keep going with it. Should have played it at no mana so I'd get a 5-cost card. I forgot that that's how the interaction worked. But hopefully he loses an exotic Mount Seller or something. So, I now believe that since he didn't do anything crazy this turn, he's not going to have anything crazy in general. Which makes me say that, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to play this, because if he had Glowfly Swarm, I feel like he would have coined it out already. So we're going to play this. We're going to pump up this guy with health. And then we're just going to smack face some more. I guess what we could do is we could do it this turn, so he can't Glowfly Swarm, and he's slowed down a lot, and he can't even Overgrowth. Like, that essentially stops Overgrowth. I think it's still a fine play. Like, he could coin it out, but he's going to have to, like, have the coin to do it. And so now what I can do is I can I-beam this to get myself a little bit of extra push damage, so he's going to get the Overgrowth off. What else does he do for 4 here? Yeah. But now he's going to need some, like, really wild stuff to win. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage at most. But essentially what I'm just doing here is I'm just going to push damage. Like, even if he has the 7-drop, I should have a big enough board to kill him. Especially with Tiamat. My goodness, dude. I am absolutely dying out here. But I think playing the Zephyrs early for tempo is best. And if he doesn't have it, then it's fine. If he plays Ysera, we just see him at and double. We rush Windfury in. Moonfire for some reason? Overflow, so he can draw the maximum number of cards searching for something, but I don't think that's enough. I think we just rush this guy down really, really well. Good job, us. Give us just a big old pat on the back. Climbing a little bit. Wait a minute, my rank is broken. It's not even showing here. It'll probably show after the game, but I swear, if it for some reason doesn't even end up showing me my rank, I'm going to be pissed. I think we just go Divine Shield Windfury here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage maximum. That should be fine. He won't be able to really kill this off. I could have done 3 more damage and gotten him down to 2, or set up with Siamat to potentially kill him off. Like, he lost an exotic mount seller. Yeah, we're good. Cool, okay. Glad I did not throw the game. Once I saw he lost the exotic mount seller, I decided to just do it early. It didn't actually change that much, but I don't know. Might have been a poorly timed mana burn. Feel like this matchup's not that bad. I don't want any of these, really. Like, he's better late game. I don't need that card draw. I want to draw it later. Like, having it's nice, but into this matchup, you need tempo. You need other cards to, like, curve out really well. So, Bone True Brawler with the augment. Oh, wait. This could be really, really strong, actually. And we have a beaming. Okay, as long as he doesn't kill the Bone True Brawler the very first turn, we're fine. We're fine. Just don't have a way of killing it immediately. Oh, you're just the worst. If I play Zephyrus, it gives me a 3-drop, but he kills it off, which sucks. So here's my dilemma. What do I do? If I play this, he kills it. But if I play this, he kills it, but it's fine. I have to play something to contest the board. He trade shoots it. If that's his turn, that's fine. If he corrosive breaths, that's actually also pretty alright for me. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's fine. I can Aug Merchant the 1/1 and just have board presence this way. And then make him a 2/3 and just push face a little bit. Worst comes to worst, we have Altruist eventually, so I don't know. I think that this could be good. I think that this hand could be solid, especially with the fact that I have big things in my hand. Corrosive Breath, okay. He had the Corrosive Breath. I don't know why he didn't use it earlier. I really don't. I think I play this for tempo. Like, we have to. I can't afford to be super greedy with it, like, all the time anymore. I could pump up his health, but he still dies to that. I could just go with Fairy Dragon and go wide here, and just force him to respond to more things, which I think is just inherently better. I want to play Metamorphosis on turn 5. Turn 5 Metamorphosis is just lame. Like, it sets up well, but, like, I don't want it. Hoffer? You're kidding. It's fine. We trade Zephyrus in. I guess we do just Metamorphosis now. We trade Zephyrus in to kill it off, and then we go face with these. I want him to play the weapon so I can kill it with Harrison Jones and draw a card. Hit face? Okay. I can Metamorphosis that. It's not that big of a deal. I miss out on some damage, but I don't think it's, like, awful, you know? Please play a weapon, man. You're kidding! Golly! Chaos Strike, not bad. Draws me a card. Lifesteal Taunt. See, here's my problem with playing this now, right? I can't afford to. So, we hit that into that, sadly. We'll take 2 to kill it and keep my minion alive, just so I have some presence on board. We'll play this next turn, and then we'll play, like, I don't know. I guess this is a problem with this deck, since you don't have as consistent early game. Like, you don't necessarily always curve out super nicely. Oh, God. Oh! Oh, he's gonna hit with it? Are you insane? Why would you ever do that? Okay, if he has Bran, I lose. So I could kill the weapon. But, like, if he has Bran, I lose if he has Bran, I lose in 2 turns anyway, even if I do play this. So we're just gonna do this and hope for no Bran. Like, we have to. This is our only win condition. We have to try to push that and then play Priestess and Hero Power next turn, and then that will be enough to kill him if he doesn't have Bran. Because he can't play Zixer this turn. Right? So, we'll see where that goes. Are you kidding? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you freezing it? And then it gives him Divine Shield back. Okay. Interesting. You're gonna hit that and then rush into it? That's actually not bad for me at all. I mean, it's not good, but it buys me some time. Now we get to just do this. We push a lot of damage here. We actually push a decent chunk. And now, even if he has Bran, I don't die. We just push a ton. Okay, well, this is sick. We actually have a chance of maybe still winning the game here. And then we play a taunt minion to protect ourselves. Whew, this is scary, to be honest. This is close. See him at? Okay. Dude, I had spicy food, and it's running. My nose. All of it. All over the place. It's just running. Okay, so we play this, kill that off, get a big taunt, hero power, hit face, and just keep trying to push damage. Or alternatively, we can just win the game, I guess. Like, if you really want me to, I'll win. But, like, I was gonna kill that, get a taunt, hero power, have a big minion on board, and probably kill him off later. But, my god, this deck is actually super solid. And as of right now, I'm about to hit rank 1 with a 62% win rate unchanged. Like, okay, look now. It's still 62, but it hadn't updated. It's slightly higher than 62. So this deck is really good. The deck as it stands with active deck only is currently 4-0 as well. Really good deck. Highly recommend it, actually. It absolutely dismantles the meta right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See ya.